Hi, I'm Mitch Rzinski for REIT.com. I'm here in San Francisco for REITWorld 2013, NAREIT's annual convention for all things REIT. Joining me today is Sherry Rexroad, Managing Director of Global REITs for Blackrock. Sherry, thanks for being with us today.
It's my pleasure.
Sherry, what are the main reasons investors are looking to invest in REITs outside the U.S., and do you expect the current levels of interest to change at all in 2014?
I think investors always look for diversification when they look globally. So that's an age-old reason, and I think it continues. But I do think we see more and more people trying to go to other markets to look for higher growth rates. Now, in the past, that's meant going to more emerging markets. But as we've seen emerging market growth ebb, I think there's actually renewed interest in the United States because we're having a steady recovery. I think with earnings growth of 6 to 8% going into next year, we should see good interest in the United States as the dollar strengthens. Given the general world economy, I think you'll see that a more positive play for many investors.
And what geographic areas do you feel most confident about, and which industry sectors are performing well?
Well, as I said, I feel very good about the United States. The high earnings growth combined with dividend growth and the general economic outlook, I think, attracts investors. When you look abroad, I think in Japan, clearly we have a monetary policy that's going to continue to inflate asset prices. We also have structural reform in the economy and the corporate sector. Those should continue to drive the Japanese markets. I also like the UK. I like Sweden, Germany, particularly the resi markets. I like resi across the globe, and logistics. I think logistics are going to continue to thrive.
And has the REIT concept fully taken hold around the globe, or is there more work to be done in educating investors?
Has it taken hold? Yes and no. Clearly we're worlds apart where we were 10 years ago. But that said, I think there are still implementation issues for the REIT structure globally. And until you resolve that, rolling out the interest globally to investors, you need them to be able to invest in their own countries. That's where people tend to go first. So in those countries where we still have external management or tax rules that are disadvantageous for investors, you're going to have barriers to those investors exploring REITs. Now, we have had a quest for yield around the globe, which I think has heightened investors' awareness of REITs and drawn them into the sector. So I think it's made telling the story easier, it's made the education outreach easier, but there's still work to be done.
Well, Sherry, thanks for taking the time today.
My pleasure.
For more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.